Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. First thing I want to say is I hope everybody is doing well, sticking through this, taking it one day at a time. Because I've had much more time on my hands than usual, I've been running a lot, hiking, biking, trying to do all the active things and go outside and be in the sunshine before it gets super hot. So with that being said, my legs have been extremely tight, my hips, my hamstrings, every aspect really. So I decided to put together this little yoga stretching session, specifically focusing on opening up the legs, the hips, giving those muscles some restoration and just taking care of them because they do so much for us. All right, great. Let's get started by just finding a comfortable seat, whether it's cross-legged like this or sitting on the knees, whatever it may be. I always like to just kind of bring the energy together, get you centered, get you focused on what you're doing right now. So go ahead and close the eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose, start to fill up the lungs. Open the mouth, let it go. Another one just like that. Inhale through the nose, fill up the lungs. Open the mouth, let it go. Try to let go of your workout that you just did. Let go anything that's not serving you. Inhale, fill up the lungs all the way to the top. Take one last sip of air. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Just take one more big breath like this on your own. Starting to check in with the body, tap in, tune in. And then find just a normal breath in and out of the nose. Stretching is a super important habit to incorporate into your routine. I know we have this go, go, go aspect, this hike all the mountains, run all the miles, do all the HIIT workouts, but if you're really not incorporating a stretching regimen, you're going to lose mobility in your joints and your muscles are just going to tighten up and increase tension in the body, and that does not help with longevity or long-term use. So hopefully this helps. Let's move to the first posture, and it's just bottoms of the feet together to touch. Let your knees open towards the sides, and you can move your heels as far away from your glutes as you need. The closer you bring them in towards yourself, the more intense the stretch is going to be. Maybe this is it for you right now. That's totally okay. I'm definitely already feeling it. If you want to go deeper, you can inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, slowly start to fold forward. Gently pressing on the inner thighs or the calf muscles with the elbows. Draw your chin to your chest. You can hold a stretch for about 10 minutes. Anywhere from 10 seconds to 3 minutes. We're going to do about 2 minutes in each. Now you can stay here if you want to find a more relaxed state in this pose. Start to lower your back down to the mat or to your space. And let your hips just open on their own. Stay with your breath. Let this feel good. Maybe you can draw your heels a little bit closer to the glutes. A few more breaths here. If you are still seated and folding forward, just slowly start to lower your back down to the ground or the space so you look exactly like me. When you're ready, bring your hands to your knees, close them, and then bring the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Flex your feet, and you should feel really good hip flexor stretch here. When you're ready, release the knees to reverse tabletop, just like this, slight flex of the feet. Bring the arms out in line with the shoulders. Engage the belly. Exhale, slowly drop the knees over to the right. If you want to, gaze over your left shoulder. Twist the spine. Maybe you cactus your left arm. Couple breaths here. Engage the belly, bring the knees back through center. Switch it out, exhale, drop them to the left. Gaze over your right shoulder. Maybe you cactus your right arm. Engage the belly. Inhale, come back through center with the knees and bring them into your chest. Start to rock forward and back a few times until we find a tabletop pose. So hips directly over the knees, shoulders over the wrist. On the inhale, slowly start to drop your belly. Lift your heart, lift your chin. Exhale, chin to chest, arch your upper back. Slowly moving here, vertebrae by vertebrae, drop the belly. On the inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. This is cow pose. Exhale, chin to chest. Dome out the upper spine. Couple more rounds of this on your own, slowly moving. And then we'll find a tabletop pose. Tuck your toes, lift the knees, push back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Make sure that you are taking what you need for the legs. If they're super tight, a big micro bend is always helpful. Pedal it out. And then step your right foot forward. Drop onto your back knee. Untuck your left toes. Inhale, come up. Arms above the head. And then release the hands at the knee. Push your hips forward. Draw your right hip back, your left hip forward, stretching into your left hip flexor. If this is too much, you can drop your hands, framing your right foot. Really get that depth in the hips. Find your breath. Past that pain, past that tightness. A few more breaths here. start to push the hips back. Straighten into your right leg. Now you can keep the foot flat on the ground. That's going to get more to the hamstring, or you point the toes up, and that'll get the hamstring and the calves. So inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Micro bend your knee as much as you need. Hips in line with each other, let gravity take you deeper here. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Draw your forehead towards your shin. Deeper here. Try to fold just a little bit more. Couple more breaths. Start to shift forward, bending into your front knee. And walking your right foot over to the left, dropping your right knee to the ground and right hip, extending your left leg back behind you. Walk your hands back to your hips. This might be a good enough stretch for you. If so, stay right here. If you'd like a little bit more, keep your right foot slightly flexed, protecting the knee. Exhale, walk your hands forward, fold into sleeping pigeon. Find your breath. Breathe through any shaking or tension that you might feel. Try to relax into the pose. Open the mouth, let it go. Couple more breaths here. Feel your hip muscles start to open up and release. Start to walk your hands back, lift your chest. And then you can stay here, or if you're able to grab the back foot with your left hand, go ahead and do that. If you have a towel, go ahead and pause this video, grab a towel or a tie or a scarf that can help you grab onto that foot. Bring it in closer to your glute. Stretching it out, getting a quad stretch on your left side. IT band stretch. Breathe. Slowly release your back foot. Remove the strap if you have it. Plant your hands. Lift your back back knee. Extend into your right leg and shake it out here. Circle out that knee joint. Let it go. Ooh, notice how much better your right leg feels than your left right now. Feels so great. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Runner's lunge, we're familiar with this. And then drop the back knee. Inhale, come on up, arms up. And then release the hands at the knee or to the ground. Find your breath. Feel the stretch in the hips and the groin. Right hip drawing forward, left hip drawing back. Exhale, push your hips back, extend into your front leg. Keeping your left foot flat or flexing the toes towards the face, bending into your knee as much as you need. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, folds forward. Steady breath. Maybe you can fold a little deeper now. Foot over to the right, dropping onto your left knee and left hip. So typically in this pose, the end goal is to get the bottom of your heel directly in line with that hip joint. That is very, very hard to do, especially if you do any other exercise besides yoga. So bend into your knee as much as you need. We typically want a 90-degree angle. Right now I'm doing a 45-degree angle. The most important part is to make sure that these hip points are in line with each other. Bring your hands towards your hips, lift the chest. Maybe you stay here. You just get that stretch sitting up. Or exhale, walk your hands forward into sleeping pigeon, fold. Keep your left foot slightly flexed to protect your knee joint. Breath. to relax. Maybe you can fold a little bit deeper. A few more breaths. Slowly start to come up. Maybe you just stay here in king pigeon, or you bend into your back knee, grabbing for the foot. Maybe you have a strap. Wherever you are, draw your right heel into your glute, towards the front of your space, stretching your quad. Almost done, just about 10 more minutes. Stay with your breath. Find that happy place. Remember that everything you're doing is for recovery, for keeping that longevity in the body, opening things up, calming the mind, creating better blood flow, and less restriction, more mobility for a longer, happier life with happy joints. Slowly release your right leg and just start to turn towards the side of your space. Bring your heels a little bit in front of the glutes, knees pointing up, and just start to windshield like the legs from side to side. Ooh. Yeah, I've really been overdoing it with exercise, if we're being honest. Sometimes I feel like there's nothing else to do, but then there's days where you feel like this, it's super sore and tight, and your body reminds you to just take a chill pill. Slow down and relax. Drop your right knee over to the right, and then bring your left knee by the bottom of your right foot. Left foot is flexed, heel pointing behind you, sorry. Find both of your sit bones, and then just gently start to turn to the right. Flex both of your feet gently. Then slowly just start to fold to your depth here, just for a couple moments. You should feel this in the IT band, the right glute, the groin. Inhale, walk your hands back. Come back towards the middle. Take a little twist to the left. And then we'll switch it out. Bring the knees up. Drop your left knee over to the left. Right knee comes by the bottom of the left foot. Right foot is flexed. Bottom of the foot pointing backwards. And when you're ready, slowly start to turn towards the left. And fold. Come up through center. Extend the legs out wide. Wide leg, forward fold, really getting into the hamstrings. Lift your chest, exhale, walk your hands forward. Maybe you bend your knees as much as you need. Find your depth. Remember that I am a yoga instructor. It's going to take time to get to a deeper stretch, just like it's taken me many, many years. So don't judge yourself, don't get upset the fact that you might not be there yet, because one day you will get there. More breaths here. Walk your hands back. Just a couple more stretches. We're gonna do an ankle stretch on each ankle, about a minute on each side. When you're ready, find the bottom of your left foot flat, top of your right foot on the ground, and try to find a good stretch here, supporting your weight with your hands as much as you need. Maybe you can drop your glute all the way down to the heel. To intensify it even more, lean back just a little bit. Breaths. And then straighten into the legs. Roll your ankle out. Point and flex. We'll switch it out. Bottom of the right foot on the ground. Finding that same stretch here. If this is too difficult today, you can just sit onto both ankles. And the more that you lean the weight back, the more that stretch is going to occur. A few more breaths. Slowly start to straighten into the legs. Roll out the ankle a few times in each direction. Point, flex. Coming into the last stretch of this little sesh. It's called shoelace, because your legs basically look like a shoelace when you do it. So go ahead and bend into your right leg. Bring the knee out in front of the hip point. And then start to walk your left foot over to the right. Now maybe you stay here. If this is your depth, that's great. I feel the stretch already. If you are able to go a little deeper, you walk your left foot over to the right. Try to stack the knees on top. Like I said, I'm extremely tight today. This might take a second. Make sure both of your sit bones are on the ground. Now flex your feet slightly. Yeah, you feel it. I know you do. Find that breath again. If you are extremely feeling this and you want to go deeper, walk your hands forward, fold. I'm not going to do that today because I am in pain. Just stay here for a few more breaths. Maybe go a little bit deeper. A few more breaths. Start to come out of it. Slowly, mindfully moving. Rock your knees from side to side, let it go. And we'll switch it out. Bring your right foot by your left glute. That's not right. We just did this side. Bring your left foot by your right glute. Start to walk your right foot over to the left. Find your positioning here, wherever it may be. One side is usually tighter than the other, not symmetrical. This is as far as I can go here, so find your breath and find your peace. Maybe you can fold forward over this. Maybe you can go a little deeper. Few more breaths. And slowly start to come out of it. Unwind the legs. Straighten them out in front of you. Give the backs of the knees some taps on the ground. Let it go. Hopefully you're feeling more relaxed, more loosened up, some more mobility in the legs, in the hips, the knees, the ankles. And thanks so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you have any requests on more videos like this, let me know. Thank you. Have a good night.